Hi, my name is Tara Nierenhausen, and I am the Executive Director and founder of one of the South Bay's largest nonprofits called Community's Child. My first introduction to Dr. Kayvon Javid was actually back, I believe, in 2012. And it was a very unique introduction in that Dr. Kayvon Javid came to me. He actually came to the shelter, he'd heard about the nonprofit, and he came to me asking, what can I do? How can I help? As an executive director, I'm going to tell you that's pretty rare. Usually we have to go out and solicit assistance, but Dr. K came to me, and the first thing he did was he looked around and saw that there was these homeless women and children, and they had some pretty severe dental needs. So he made it his business to take care of those dental needs. And he was really intent and interested in giving back to the community. He wanted to know how he could help. The way that I came about getting services from Dr. Kayvon and Dr. Naughty was actually through an accident. Was setting up for a fundraiser, and I fell and I broke out my 2 front teeth. I also severed a tendon in my foot, but my first concern, being a woman and a little bit vain, was my front teeth. And because Dr. Kayvon had done so much work for the shelter, I actually had his phone number, and a staff called him, and him and his wife actually left their child's soccer game, because it was on a weekend, to meet me at at that point they had a dental surgery office in San Pedro. He was actually able to save my 2 front teeth. It was amazing. They worked for 2 hours nonstop, and it was painless. I was so grateful. And I have to tell you that I had a bad fall, because when I left there, they had to actually carry me out to my car, and someone else had to drive me to the hospital to get the tendon fixed, but I had great looking teeth. And they didn't stop there. They have, I don't know if you can see right now, but I have Invisalign in, because he wants those teeth to be perfect. So they called me back in and actually gifted me with the Invisalign to fix my teeth. I never received a bill for those front teeth being fixed, and Dr. K went even farther. He's actually joined the board of directors for Community's Child to make sure that he can have more impact in the community. And he's also, every year since 2014, we've been doing what's called a health and wellness event with Torrance Memorial Medical Center, which is a Cedars-Sinai affiliate. And him and his dental team come in, and for free, they do x-rays and exams on 250 low-income families. From there, he actually will take care of probably about 20% of them pro bono to make sure that they're doing all right. I wouldn't go anywhere else. I know that people will think I do that because Dr. K gives free services. But if I'm going to be really honest, everybody that I know that sees Dr. K and Dr. Naughty, they give top-notch service. You get really great-looking teeth. They really care, and they give back to the community. So why wouldn't you choose them? I think one of the other things I really like about Dr. Kayvon and his team, it doesn't matter which office you go to, and I know this not just personally, but I also know it from many of my friends that I've recommended to go to Dr. K, is they never try to do an upsell, right? They're always looking at what the real need is, and they're so good about actually finding out a way for people to afford the services that they need. I've never had a complaint come back to me about, oh, they tried to do this, they tried to do that. It's always been about what great service they got, and at a better price than what they were getting at their other dentist's office that they were going to previously. I don't have anything negative to say about them. They're absolutely amazing. They care, which is you don't get that so much anymore, right? I mean, you go in and you get a service and stuff, but they actually care about their patients, and they really care about their team, and their team cares about the patients, and you can really tell. For those that have come to me asking questions about where should they go, where they have an abscess or a broken tooth, or they're concerned about dentures or implants, I've always recommended to them that they at least stop by one of Dr. Smile's office and get a consult. Get 2 or 3, and they're going to know from that consult from Dr. Smile's office, it doesn't matter which one they go to, that they're going to get not only the best deal, but probably the best service and a really detailed outline of the procedures that are going to be done. And they will really spend some time with them. This is the feedback I get, that they spend some time with them dealing with the anxiety of going to the dentist. They put them at ease. They have different procedures and stuff in place that can be used so that they're not anxious about getting their teeth done. And everybody always comes away with just like an amazing smile and just raves about what they've done to help them, not only in fixing their teeth, but in coming up with a plan that they can manage for covering the costs.